Right, hello everyone. How's it going? Good morning. It's 12:30 in the morning in the UK. Little video I'm doing now, just to give you a little bit of update on my Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay. As you may or may not know, I do enjoy the game very much, but it does get a little bit frustrating when you keep dying and you're losing all your pelts and skins and shit like that from the back of your horse. So I have to kind of like keep saving the game and reloading the game if I get killed by a bear or cougar or leopard or bounty hunter, sheriff, or even a normal NPC. I have to kind of like keep reloading, like I did on one of my episodes I did earlier today in public. Now, most of my gameplay has been live streamed, but I've actually put them in private mode. So I was to release them as I can and when I can. Like if I'm not well enough to play online today, for instance, yeah, I've got a backlog of Red Dead game videos uploaded on YouTube, but set as private. So at the moment, I did just release, I think, one just now. Let me check. Episode 32, I think it is. Yeah, I think I just released episode 32, which was done about a month ago. Now, I've got a backlog, as I say, of Red Dead Redemption 2 videos uploaded to YouTube, set as private. And I've got about 60 of those. So if there's any time I can't play or I'm not well or, there's some particular reason I can't play Red Dead Redemption, I've got a long backlog of the game in YouTube. So let's say, for instance, I was going to go away, for instance, yeah, for 2 or 3 days, and I wasn't going to be able to play Red Dead Redemption 2, I would then upload a video from what I've done, in the past, but it was like live stream but set private, so no one could actually watch it apart from me when I'm like making sure everything's running either smoothly or badly, average, crap, or whatever, kind of thing. So if I weren't playing for a couple of days, at least I've got videos I can actually release from being private to public so you can watch them. Now, on the couple of videos, you saw me wearing, and these are actual public ones that I done over the last couple of days. I bought myself a couple of cowboy hats, and I did buy some marshal badges, which I thought would have been normal size, but no, it's fucking miniature, so I stuck one on the hat for now. I bought like a packet of 8 of them for £5, thinking they're going to be about that size, but no, they're that size. So I thought I'd just stick one on anyway. I have ordered some more badges, which should be here today, being Friday, I think it is. Is it Friday? No, Saturday. So, I want to get in the mood, because they even come with bandanas, kind of thing. So, I've been wearing the old bandana as well. The only thing I don't have is the waistcoat and, like, an overcoat, which I think is a bit OTT. I just wanted to get something to make me feel more that, I'm kind of a part of the game instead of being a player of the game, kind of thing. I do want to be doing a lot more kind of like, well, actually, I'm on nearly 90% of the game finished through at the moment. I still got 10%, but there is still going to be some like bounty hunting videos. So that's why I bought that, because then that made me feel like I'm actual bounty hunter. I'm going to go around and kill all the bandits and all that shit. Just to get in the kind of the mood. I know it sounds a bit silly, but that's what I wanted to do. Get more into the mood when I'm being like a bounty hunter. And no, I've actually, I've got two of these hats. I've got the black one and the brown one. This is the brown one. The black one's up there. The brown hat came with the red bandana. The black one, which is up there, comes with a black bandana. So Thursday, I think it was. No, Friday. No, Thursday, I think it was. I was wearing the black hat, black and bandana. Yesterday being Friday, I was wearing this one with the red bandana. I know it sounds a bit stupid, a bit silly, but I'm a bit like that. I do get carried away, playing games. Now, on some of the episodes that are on the backlog, set private, I did mess up on like the episode numbers. So I think one of them is like episode 34, 35. So I've made that as a double episode. So it'd be 34, 35, because when I was looking through the actual listing, I think it was like 33, 34 was missing, and 35 was there. So I put 33 and then 34 and 35 as like a double episode kind of thing. And then you got 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I had to go through all of them, and I wasn't going to like go from like 34 and like change every single number up to like the 115 I'm on. It would have taken too long. As it was, I did do some of them because I noticed that some of them were kind of like out of tune kind of thing. Like, some numbers were missing. So I done like on the high numbers, I think I did like 71 part 1, 71 part 2, because I had like 71 and another 71, then 72, 73, something like that, kind of. Not sure exactly what numbers they were, but because I had like two numbers exactly the same, I didn't want to go through and like change every single number because it would have taken too long. So I put like 71 part 1, 72 part 2, and there'd be like something like that, kind of thing. So I've ordered some more sheriff badges, and what's the other one? Marshal badges. They'll be here today because I've ordered them, so they'll be here before 1 o'clock. So I can, try to get up early and do some more streaming and pretend that I'm actually more in the game than playing the game, and being part of the game as a bounty hunter or whatever. Now, the only thing is, on Amazon, they don't sell bounty hunter badges, but I've just done an eBay search. There are bounty hunter badges on there, but they're more American. You got to buy it from America, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't know if I will buy it or not, but I might consider buying it because, like, when you're doing bounty hunting, you're not really classed as a sheriff or a marshal, are you? Or a deputy. I think, like, I suppose in the game, when you was working for the sheriff, you was actually classed as a deputy, but the NPC classed you as a bounty hunter. So I'm putting this like the deputy is kind of like a bounty hunter, I suppose, something like that. I'm probably wrong, especially with history and shit like that. And I'm not going into history, but if I'm doing bounty hunter stuff on Red Dead Redemption, I'll probably either stick on a sheriff or a deputy badge, just, for shits and giggles, kind of thing. So that's mainly what's happening. Like, I was thinking about getting the game on PC and like trying out some of the mods, but I don't think I'm going to bother because, like, as it is, it's hard enough for me to use my controller with my left hand because I can't really use the three fingers here because they get stiff and numb, and they really ache when I'm using a controller. So using the keypad is going to make it even more of an issue with me left hand by pressing and stretching my fingers, kind of thing. Some people might say, well, stretching your fingers out a bit more might help. With I thought, no, it don't. It makes it worse. It does make it worse for me. So yeah, I'm not saying I won't get it, but because you can get it from a website that I was told about from one of my friends on Facebook. You can get Red Dead Redemption 2 PC version. I don't know if it's a basic or if it's the like the standalone, or if it's the ultimate version for less than £15. I do have it actually. I think I've got it on my bookmarks actually. Sure, I've got it on my bookmarks. Yeah, you can get it from instantgaming.com. They got a sale on it at the moment. The Ultimate Edition for the Xbox 360, Xbox X. Is it Xbox X or Xbox 360? Xbox One, £14, 1p. On PC, they got Red Dead Redemption 2 PC for £10, 24, but that is the basic. The special edition for PC is £15, 57. You can buy the Ferguson ones. You can buy the Red Dead Online for £8.94 for the Xbox, or you can buy the Xbox story mode for £14.67. And then you got other ones, for the consoles. For the Ultimate Edition, would you believe they've marked it at £77, but they got it as a 83% discount. You pay for the Ultimate Edition.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I'll be quiet. I don't know. You can get rid of that fucking noise. Piss off. With the Ultimate Edition, you get the Red Dead Redemption 2. You get the bank robbery missions and gang. You get the Dapper Black Thoroughbred. You get the Navajo Gunslinger outfit. You get the Talisman and Medallion gameplay bonuses. Get the gameplay boosts, cash bonus and discounts. You get the free access and additional weapons. You get exclusive story mode and bonus content. So for £16, well, no, it's actually a special edition. Would you believe you get less than that? On the special edition, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. On the Ultimate Edition, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So, and you have to download that through Rockstar's launcher. I think I will actually get it. But I don't know if I'm going to be playing it yet or well. How am I going to pay for this? I don't know if I've got an account signed up. No, I haven't. So I've got to make an account before I can even do anything. So if I sign up under my gaming handle, and then go onto that and pay for the Ultimate PC Rockstar card. Let me see, that's the right one. Yeah, that's the one. What's the code number? Yeah. So I'm going to pay for that. I'll download it because I want to get some of the mods. There's one called Ragdoll, and that's the only reason I want to get it, because there's a Ragdoll one. And I think with the mods, you can actually play the mods and you don't keep dying all the time. So I might do some videos on the PC, streaming it through OBS or StreamYard. No, not StreamYard. OBS or what's the other one called? Bandicam. And those, if I do it under OBS, then I can probably stream those live, either through public or private. If I do it under Bandicam, it'd just be a pre-recorded, uploaded, and then it'll be released as and when I probably release it. So if I pay for that now, right, now I've got to set it for me bloody Barclays, because I'm not really sure how you install the mods. So the gameplay will be practically the same as it is, I suppose, with the PlayStation 5, but it'll probably be a bit more crispy in the way of like the video quality. But I do want to download some mods, and for those I've got to like do some research on the mods and how to install the mods. Confirm it's me. Yeah, confirm. Right, we refund an entire cart every hour. Join Discord to check if it's yours. Your payment's in progress. Now, I don't know if I'll get it downloaded straight away, like, you know, reveal my code. So I think I've got to go into Rockstar app now, because I downloaded that the other day. Shit. I can't remember the account. I think I better make a new account, actually. I can't remember my fucking email now. Google. Password. Missed out the app. Oh shit, no. Nearly got that all wrong. Email with video exists. Let's see if that's the right password. I've got to wait. I'll get me verification password. Rockstar Games. So that's that. Right now, account settings, general. Thing is, I don't know how you get the redeem the code. So I have to do it online and not on the app download. Use Rockstar code. Copy. Close that one. Paste. Activate. So the code, this will activate the following items: Red Dead Redemption 2 1, Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition SP Content 1, Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition Content 1. The code has been activated. So, how do I now get my game? All right, okay, install. I'm going to install it on one of my other drives. I'll put it on D drive for now. And it's fucking always like 548.08 gigabyte. Oh, that's what I've got available. Add desktop shortcut, add the start menu. And it's downloading. It's 119.3 gigabyte. Fucking hell. It's going to take 18 minutes for me to download it. So yeah, there might most probably be some PC versions. If I do run it under the PC version, yeah, it's a good chill out game. I've enjoyed it. I originally started playing when I got it. I was on it was on Xbox 360, and that's Red Dead 1. And I started playing it, and I seemed to be getting killed in the town as soon as I started playing it because I didn't know how to play it. You know, I've pulled out my gun. You know, someone coming along and say, "Boy, you know, put your gun away," and you would then put it away straight away because I didn't know how to do it. I'd get shot to shit. and I was getting kind of like frustrated about it. So I thought, fuck this game, I ain't gonna bother playing it. And that was like 2 years ago. But like within the last 6 months, I did buy it on PlayStation 4, and I thought, I'll give it another go, kind of, because I started watching a lot of videos on it, and what I saw, I thought, yeah, it ain't a bad game, Red Dead Redemption 1. And I started playing that, and I got like about 25% through the game on that. Then I started watching Red Dead Redemption 2, and I noticed that the graphics on Red Dead Redemption 2 were far better than, Red Dead Redemption 1. So I got the disc Red Dead Redemption 2 on PlayStation 4, and I installed that, and I started playing free roam on that one, and I'm like probably about 20% through that, 25%. I know I'm on like nearly on level 3 of the what's it called, naturist thing. I still need to go through 3 and 4 and 5, because I've only just come up to the end of level 3 on it. But I was getting a bit annoyed because it's taking way too long for me to actually go around shooting animals, tranquilizing them, and going back to the gypsy or whatever her fucking name was, and like giving the sense of these animals, and having to buy more tranquilizers. So then I thought, what I'm going to do is I start playing the story mode, because I was watching some of the story modes on YouTube, and I thought, this looks a lot better than fucking the free mode. And I played all the way through like the story mode with Arthur, and a lot of people saying there's a bit of a the old choking feeling, the old teardrop, the old sadness, and I did miss playing Arthur when he died at the end. I did have like my throat choked up a bit, the odd little tear coming down. I thought, oh no, poor Arthur, I can't play Arthur anymore. Oh, what am I going to do? Then suddenly you get the prologue with John Marston. So I thought, oh, okay, let's play John Marston. And you got like 2 kind of like episodes on that. I think it is like on the prologue. You got that to play. So I played all that way through that one. And when you get the ending credits, I thought that was it, So, there are other options you can play, online. You can play either like, a trapper, naturist, posse and all that kind of shit, as you probably know. And I thought, you know what? After the credits had ended, you could still carry on playing with John. I thought, yeah, I ain't gonna leave this. And like I've been playing with John since the end of the credits. After the prologue with John on it. Once he took over from Arthur, and I was able to go up to where their camp was in the snowy mountains, with that. I can't remember what that fucking female is. That woman cowboy, she goes, oh, I know where Micah is, let's go up there. And we take them out, and Dutch kills Micah, but Sadie, that's it, Sadie, she's still alive, and she goes like, go into the cabin and get the money. And like I went in the cabin and grabbed the money, and like I came back, and I was like $20,000 in credit, and originally I had like about $150 to my name, kind of thing. And something like, you get this $20,000 added onto your game score. And I thought, oh yes, lovely. So I've been playing John quite a lot. I've not gone back to like free mode at the moment. I've just edited one of the videos and just like uploaded it, saying like I won't be playing free mode anymore until I completed the game with John, and it's like 100%. Then I'll probably go back on free mode and like continue with my character on that one. I don't like the character, the way of actually the facial thing, kind of thing. Looks like you've got scabies on his face and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't think you can actually change the looks of your character in free mode once you've already done it. The only way you can do it is probably start again and not doing that again. You know, I'm probably like 25% through it already, as I say. But if you don't already know, they are, well, on Facebook, you know, I'll get so many notifications on my fucking mobile phone about Red Dead Redemption. There's supposed to be an upgrade coming out on December the 2nd, my birthday, would you believe? And I'm thinking, well, if that comes out, that's going to be a good birthday present for me. Because what they've done is that although it's a PlayStation 4 game, and I never bought it for PlayStation 5, on PlayStation 4, it's only like, I believe, a 30 frame rate. Now, they've done it so they've remastered it for the PlayStation 5, and instead of playing 30 frames, you get 60 frames. And there's supposed to be one or two more little bits and pieces added to the upgrade, but I didn't really read it, you know, to be honest with you. But it's supposed to be coming out on December the 2nd. It's a free upload. It's also available for anyone who's got Netflix. It's free on Netflix. You can play the game on there. You can play the game on mobile because it's going to be available for mobile. I don't know it's for Android or iPhone, but it's meant to be for iPhone for mobile. It's also going to be available for the Switch 2 console, I believe. I think it's going to be for Xbox X and Xbox S as well, and also it's going to be available for PlayStation 5. So if you've got it on PlayStation 4, what you've got to do is wait until it comes out, then it should automatically update your game, and you won't lose anything off it, apparently. Fucking hope not. But yeah, it's supposed to like update the game without you losing your save stats and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for that. You know, I can't wait until that comes out and see if it's any different to the quality of the graphics. Because every time I'm looking on the video, it seems like the game's either a little bit blocky. To me, sometimes it's very fucking blocky. But some of the people who actually watched the video said, no, it's good video quality. So maybe, you know, my TV isn't really good enough to pick up the quality of YouTube. I don't know. But, you know, I can watch other YouTube videos in, you know, pretty good, you know, quality. So why my gameplay, I don't know. Someone said it could be your internet that's making it stream a bit slow, and, you know, it's making it blocky. And you might be getting that little slight echo when you're, you know, like character and NPCs are talking to each other, you know, even the music. Because I've noticed there is like, it used to be like quite a long echo, but now it's like minor kind of echo effect on it. It's like, you know, you speak. So like if I say hello now, hello, hello, it's like that kind of thing, hello, hello. So there is like a tint of echo on it, but it's better now than it was originally. If the upgrade makes it any better, won't know until it comes out and gets updated. But I believe it is meant to be, you know, like coming out on December 2nd, because there's so many different gaming sites that have said that's coming out, you know, definitely on December the 2nd. Unless it's all bullshit, you know. I don't know. No one can tell until it does come out. I don't even see on YouTube anyone who's got like a copy given to them in advance. You know, it's like with Hunter Call of the Wild, you know, where people will get like sneak peeks, you know, of the game given to them, you know, the upgrade DLC or whatever, like a week or two before the actual DLC is leaked or available for the public, you know, kind of thing. But some of the gamers do get like the DLCs 2 or 3 weeks in advance free, so they can test it out and let other people see, you know, what the DLC is all about. It's like with I don't know, it's Hunter Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter. That's just had an update on it. apparently there's supposed to be turkeys added to one or two of the maps, which originally wasn't in the maps. And a few people that I've watched have said, like, they're happy that, turkeys have been released on some of the older maps when they were never there. So, with Red Dead, I don't think they would actually give out the DLC or update to people for them to test. It's a shame they don't, because then we could see exactly, how good the upgrade is going to be. But I suppose, Rockstars don't want to do that and make everyone wait until it actually does get released, if it gets released. Now, they are saying that, there's going to be Red Dead 3. When that's going to be, I don't know. I could be fucking dead and buried before that comes out, because there's so many like rumors saying, oh, it's going to be 2026. Oh, it's going to be 2028. No, it's going to be 2020, 2030. Another one said 2060. Kind of thing. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, 2060. I probably will be fucking dead and buried. So yeah, there's supposed to be an update coming up on December the 2nd for Red Dead Redemption 2. I know I still got a lot of stuff to do in the game. Like, I've just finished like some little task on there. Like, I found the 4th berry and that cleared that. Then I had to make 7 things with sage, and I've done that. I did do the shooting of birds on the train. I had to rob the train, well, not rob it, but to steal the train and drive it to shoot the birds down, to get that finished with. And yeah, I got killed on the sherries, on the first steal of the train. The second one, I was able to get it back. Now, the thing is, when I'm playing the game, I had to save it a lot as well, because if I'm doing stuff and I think, I'm getting a bit bored, let's do something else, I'll either end the stream or I will carry on with it. But if I've got like, say, like 10 skins on there and like a legendary or whatever, saying like, or a 3-star bison or, an elk, I don't go straight to the trader to sell it, or I'll keep it, and I just keep saving the game. And like, when you get killed by an NPC, even a fucking animal like a cougar or a bear or leopard, or even a fucking elk's killed me, which I believe once, knocked me off the bloody like cliff. I even got killed by a rare horse today, over near one of the big falls, where you got like a little lockbox and it's got like some like loot in it. I tried getting the fucking horse, and like he kind of like reared up, and I went flying off the fucking horse and right down this like cliff top, and that killed me. But luckily enough, I had a save file on it, because with me, I get really pissed off, when I get killed. I know it's a game, and some people say, "Well, Steve, you are going to lose stuff if you don't save the game." Well, I save the game, but sometimes I don't save it for a certain amount of time. Like, I used to save it for like every 15, 20 minutes. Like, if I was getting like, good skins, level 3 skins or something, I try to save the game. So if I do get killed, then I can just reload the game and then like carry on from where I last saved the game. And then I could just load it in. Now, the other day, I forgot all about that, and I'd already caught like 2 legendary fish, I think it was, and some decent skins, and I got killed, and I lost it all. And I thought, oh, I can always reload. Well, all those skins and those 2 legendaries that I caught, I hadn't saved, so I had to redo it all over again. 2 hours of work completely down the drain. So it really pissed me off. Let's see if this is downloaded yet. Not quite. It's about 11 minutes remaining, apparently. It's on 86.8 gig. It's 119 gig. So like, I'm getting like 13.97 megabits. Now it's gone to 37. It keeps going up and down. think because I'm streaming, the stream's taking the damn bandwidth. So I'll have to end the stream in a sec and check out where I can get. I know there is a couple of places I can get mods for it, but I want to get that ragdoll. Apparently, that's a good one to muck around with. And one of them ones where you got the more kind of advanced weapons like the AK and the Tommy gun and what was it called? Golden Eagle, and stuff like that. But if I get the mods, I don't know how to install them, so I've got to find out how to install them. And before I do that, I've got to start the game off to get it up and running first, kind of thing. Once the game's up and running, then I can install the mods, and hopefully the mods might work. If not, then I've just lost 15 quid. Because I don't really want to play it on the PC if I can help it, but there will probably be days I will play it on PC if I can get mods installed. But it won't be too many, playing on a PC. So I'm too engrossed playing it on my PlayStation 5 at the moment. But anyway, so yeah, if there's any time I'm not playing the game and you don't get no notifications or anything like that, it doesn't mean I'm not playing it. I probably am playing it, but I'm not streaming it live. Sometimes I will play it and stream it for public to watch, but it depends on what I'm doing in the game. If I want to put it private, then I'll put it private and then I'll add it onto the top of the list, because I think I'm at 117 files in the game, but I've only uploaded 30 plus all the live streams I've actually put public, which is probably about number 30. So there's 60 files uploaded already, but I've got about another 60, 70 put back in private to upload, just gradually. I might even do a live stream for people to watch tomorrow and still upload from the private to the public one of the older files as well. But it might say when you actually look at my channel, it might say because I will share the files out, once it's uploaded or transferred from private to public, I'll share it out on Facebook, X, and another channel. I don't really go through all the other multimedia streaming channels. It's just 3 that I share it through. I think it's, what is it called? Reddit. So I've got Facebook, X, and Reddit. That's the only channels I share the videos through. So you might get a notification that a video has been uploaded, or if I'm streaming live, kind of thing. If I'm not streaming live because I'm not feeling too well, I'm too tired. Over the last few weeks, I've had stomach bugs. I've been getting a lot of headaches. I've been nauseous, and I'm thinking, well, I don't really want to do any gaming today. I'll just release one of the games that videos I've already done, so you can watch that instead of me streaming one. So let's say if I'm not doing any, there'll still be videos there for you to watch anyway. But I will probably be streaming today in the afternoon. I'll have my sheriff's badge on, my cowboy hat on, my thingy on, just for shits and giggles, make it like I'm a cowboy playing a cowboy game. So yeah, that's it for now. Cheers for coming on and watching, and get ready for today. There will be some videos. It might be a live stream, or there will be a live stream, I hope, for public, and I'll probably release one of the private ones to the public as well. So yeah, I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Oh, hang on. What missions am I on? Well, I'm playing John Martian at the moment. I'm on 89.5% of the game, and I'm just roaming around, doing collecting stuff. Like I'm looking for the dream catchers. I'm trying to get some more of the legendary animals. I tried to go and look for the goat today. I think it was the ram. Can't remember if it was the ram or the goat. I tried looking for that, and I won't get no notification saying that it was around. It didn't come up with that little thing on the screen saying you're now entering the legendary. It didn't come up with that. I think some of them only do that on random not events, but random days in game, I suppose. It's like with the swamp alligator. I was there twice and I never found it, and the third time I went there it suddenly said that you're entering the legendary area, and I was able to find him and kill him and make a saddle out of him. But today I might be doing some bounty hunting. If there's no like wanted posters, then I'll almost probably do some shootouts with some of the bandit groups over in the old desert area. I've already done them actually so many times, but it's still fun because you can still get like the jewelry off them, like silver buckles, gold buckles, watches, rings and shit like that, gold teeth. I did do one mission today. I actually done like map 1 to map 4, and the fourth map led me up to the mountain where you got that kind of like statue thing. It's like a pointed thing, kind of thing, and you take off the plaque, and it gave you 6 gold bars. I thought, fucking 6. I thought it was only going to be 1 or 2, but 6 gold bars. So I've done that today, which was set as public, so you can watch that. I think I did 2 episodes today actually. But yeah, I've got some gold bars. I've killed a few people. Last week I was just going crazy, going around shooting everyone. I even had like the highest bounty in St. Den because I was in the. I was in St. Den where the mayor. I can't even say it now. In St. Den where the mayor's house is. If you go to the front, where the door is, the front door, you got the glass windows. Smash one of those windows and you can get in there and you can loot it, but there's no loot in there really apart from like food and drink in the kitchen. But you can still go throughout most of the house searching, which ain't really worth it. But the coppers at St. Den, it's like maybe 1 or 2% of the time you might get 1 or 2 coppers suddenly kind of like glitching and like trying to kill you, but most of the time they're stuck outside. So you can I was like on the stairwell just bang 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 shooting all the fucking coppers, and I was getting like the 1,500 bounty on me, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, well, am I gonna get out? Am I gonna get away from here? Now I could have got out easily, but you still would have had the sheriffs and the coppers chasing you halfway across St. Den. So I just ended up getting killed, and and when you do get killed, although you got a bounty, you can still wander around St. Den and no one fucking worries about you. I was wandering through St. Den a couple of times with a 1,500 bounty on me, and the old cop's going, watching you, mate, kind of thing. You think, yeah, what can you do about it? Are you going to shoot me? Are you going to arrest me? No, you ran into a couple of people on me horse and knocked them down, disturbing the peace, and then suddenly a copper comes around and starts shooting the shit out of you. I like the game, but there's times I get very frustrated, especially when you get killed and you lose all the shit on the back of the horse, not in your actual saddle. It's all the furs, the skins, level 3 skins, maybe a legendary fish or a legendary animal on the back, and you go and lose it. So I always try to save it before I do anything else, because if I'm going through Anfield, whatever it's called, you've got those hybrid, you know, those fucking weirdos up there, remember you? And, you know, you get trapped, you know, you get like, you know, them coming up to you and like, you know, how can I put it? Jumping out at you, or you might actually suddenly come like across a little camp, you see them like looting two people, so you shoot them, and you don't realise after you shot them, you've got another 3 or 4 of the inbreds, you know, chasing you down, and like you're thinking, oh shit, you know, and like I've got to keep making sure I've got enough like tonics, so if I do get shot and my energy is running down, I can just like click on it and like revive myself. But sometimes I'll forget about it and like get killed, and I'm thinking, shit, I've just lost all that fucking shit again. You know, all that stuff I've just like, you know, got for the trader is gone. But you know, I do save it as and when I remember, and if it is still there, I'm happy with it. You know, even if I've just lost 1 or 2 felts, you know, I don't mind about that. I say felt skins, you know, but I try to like every time I get a skin now, which is level 3, I try to save the progress. So if I do get killed, I just got to reload it in again, and I've got everything back on the back of the horse. But yeah, it's a good game. There's supposed to be an update on the 2nd of December, so keep an eye on that. You can play it free on Netflix. You can play it free on mobile. You can play it free on Switch 2, I believe. You can download it for that console, and it automatically updates the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 to the remastered version. And once it's updated, I don't know if there's any extra content on there, but you know, you will get a better frame rate, because at the moment it's only 30 frame rate, but when it's updated, you'll get 60 frame rate, and the graphics will be better. But if there's going to be any extra content, I don't know. Apparently, you won't lose any of your saved backup files. It just like add them onto the update when it updates it. Right, anyway, I've got to go. It's like 20 past 1, and I want to see if this damn game's going to work. So cheers for watching, and as I say, there'll be a couple of streams later on today in the afternoon. I'll put my cowboy hat back on and my bandana and my sheriff's badge when it turns up. So catch you later. Oh, just one thing, yeah. I am trying to get people to view the channel a bit more, because I'm now on subscribe. Well, I've got 500 subscribers, yeah. That now allows me to actually get like super chat and membership. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get super chat membership, but I can only get that at the, well, I can't get it now. All I've got 500 subscribers. I need people to watch the channel, because I've got 1,800 viewing time on the videos. I need 3,000 viewing video hour times before YouTube or AdSense will say, hey, you can like monetize your channel now. You can have like super chat, you can add your membership and all that shit, yeah. Now I've got another channel which I used to do ghost hunting on, and you know, that one I do have super chat and AdSense and stuff like that, but I'm gonna remove that, so I'm gonna move it over to my gaming channel, because I don't think you can have them both on one account. So if I can't do that, then I'm gonna remove it on my ghost hunting channel and put it on this channel. And if you want to super chat me or, you know, become a member, that's great, you know, because you'll probably get to see content on here before anyone else do. But I need like another 1,250 hours of video viewing. So if you go to any one of my videos, watch it for 2 minutes. I'm not saying like watch it for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Every time you watch it for a few minutes, that counts as a view. So, you know, I've got like, fuck knows how many videos on here. I wouldn't like to say how many videos I've got in here now. Let me have a look. 1.9k videos. So if you went through like 1,000 videos, I'm not saying you have to, but if you went through 1,000 of my videos and watched like 2 minutes of it, that will count on the viewing video count, and then that would help to build my channel up more so I can actually get the super chat. But until I get the 3,000 hour video views, I can't get super chat or membership. I've got to wait until it hits the 3,000, and at the moment it's on 1,850, I think. So it's like 1,850. So I need 1,150 hours of viewing time for people to go and, like, you know, just check my videos out and play them for a couple of minutes, and that should actually knock the video views up a bit more. But like, that's it. I'm definitely going now. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you later on today. Bye.